The WarGames match at Survivor Series 2022 between Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, and the Brawling Brutes versus the Bloodline stands as one of WWE's most emotionally charged and physically brutal encounters in recent memory. With two massive steel cages surrounding two rings and 10 top-tier superstars battling for dominance, this match delivered everything fans hoped for: drama, violence, strategy, betrayal, and a finish that set the tone for WWE's storytelling in the year to follow. From the moment the cage lowered, the energy inside the arena shifted. The war game structure has always been a symbol of chaos, but this battle amplified that chaos by adding deep personal rivalries. The Brawling Brutes, Sheamus, Ridge Holland, and Butch, entered the match with pure aggression, still fueled by their long-standing issues with the Bloodline. Meanwhile, Drew McIntyre sought revenge for months of run-ins with Roman Reigns. Kevin Owens, who had a complicated history with Sami Zayn, walked into this fight not only to take down the Bloodline, but to prove something to Sami himself. The match kicked off with Butch displaying his trademark scrappy intensity, tying up opponents in joint manipulation and unleashing lightning-fast strikes. The Bloodline, led strategically by the Usos and Sikoa, countered with methodical teamwork, isolating members of the opposing squad whenever possible. As each new athlete entered the cage in timed intervals, the momentum repeatedly shifted, creating waves of brutal combat. Once Drew McIntyre hit the ring, the atmosphere turned ruthless. His power attacks slammed through the Bloodline's defenses, turning the cage into a weapon with repeated tosses and suplexes into the steel. Meanwhile, Kevin Owens brought raw emotion and technical mastery, using chairs, tables, and the cage itself to break down Roman Reigns' empire. However, the real emotional core of the match centered around Sami Zayn, whose loyalty was in question for weeks leading up to Survivor Series. His friendship with Kevin Owens posed a massive threat to Roman Reigns' trust. Inside WarGames, Sami's internal conflict became the spine of the narrative. Every decision he made, from stopping Owens' momentum to shielding Jey Uso, felt heavy and unpredictable. As the match escalated, the Brawling Brutes used their smash-mouth style to overwhelm the Bloodline. Sheamus, in particular, delivered one of the most memorable sequences of the night with the barrage of beats of the bow drawn inside the cage, creating a thunderous echo throughout the arena. But momentum is fragile inside WarGames, and soon the Bloodline regained control with synchronized super kicks and devastating power plays from Solo Sikoa. The climax came when Kevin Owens and Roman Reigns squared off in a heated exchange loaded with symbolism and years of personal history. Kevin Owens hit a massive pop-up powerbomb, followed by a stunner, seemingly sealing the victory. But this became the moment Sami Zayn made his defining choice. He stopped the referee's count, betraying Kevin Owens in front of the world. The arena erupted in shock. Sami's heartbreaking decision created a ripple that changed the entire landscape of WWE storytelling. To solidify his loyalty, Sami delivered a low blow to Kevin Owens and then presented him to Jey Uso, who hit the match-ending splash for the victory. The Bloodline's win was more than just another triumph. It was a dramatic reinforcement of their dominance. WarGames showcased their unity while exposing their vulnerabilities. Meanwhile, the heroic team of McIntyre, Owens, and the Brawling Brutes walked out defeated but more respected than ever. Survivor Series 2022's WarGames match wasn't just a battle inside steel, It was a turning point in WWE history, masterfully blending action with deep emotional storytelling that fans still talk about today.